Shakespeare's 450th birthday was today, and we have put a lot of stuff on our social media board regarding that. Put some fun little facts up about Shakespeare. So Luigi, do you want to talk about some of those things?
Yeah, we actually have a lot about Shakespeare. It's really cool. If I remember, he was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. He lived a long time. We don't really know what happened with his life. But Shakespeare still remains one of the more influential writers. And we have a whole bunch of stuff about Shakespeare here on our Facebook page. So remember to like our Facebook page. Interesting links you'll learn. One of our links is actually a link to TED website. For those of you who don't know, TED stands for Technology, Education, Design, something along those lines. I don't remember. But they have a whole bunch of very useful information, things that you can learn, very interesting things. And one of these is celebrate Shakespeare's birthday with some of his best insults and pickup lines. So of course, if you've read Shakespeare, you know that there's a whole bunch of strange, he writes in iambic pentameter, we don't really understand it. People always go Old English, but it's, as Whitney told me, it's modern English, not Old English. Old English we can't even read. But we can talk about some of his insults and pickup lines. Whitney, would you happen to have any of them?
Yeah. Some of these, you know, you could really insult somebody and they may not even realize you're insulting them. So that would be kind of good.
I remember there being tons of livers and stuff like that.
Yes, definitely. If you remember one of the most famous ones from Romeo and Juliet, in the very opening scene, a character bites his thumb at another character, and that's an old way of just flipping somebody off. So again, if you really want to confuse somebody, bite your thumb at them, and they'll probably be really confused by that.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
I feel I'm just going to walk around now and just kind of, ah.
Exactly. There's a lot of nice flowery stuff going on in his sonnets too. He even has a really funny sonnet where he's saying he's not going to compare his lady friend to any of these beautiful things because that's just irrational. Of course she's not as pretty as a flower. Of course she doesn't have skin as white as snow. And some people originally saw that and went, oh, well, he's being really rude. But he actually, in the couplet at the end of the sonnet, he explains that in order to really show how much he cares for this woman, he's not going to make these false comparisons, which is kind of cool.
Happy birthday, Shakespeare.
Yeah,
happy birthday, Shakespeare.
450 years, still going strong. So, anytime you're having to do anything with Shakespeare, don't complain too much because there's a reason he's lasted the test of time,
That is very true.